What is up, traders? Welcome back. I've been MIA for the past couple days. I actually missed a nice downtrend on Tuesday, which I was a little bit upset about, just because it was simple. It wasn't easy, but it was a simple day to trade, and I actually missed it. It was kind of disappointing, but hey, it is what it is. Today, however, was not a very good day for NQ for me. NQ was a little bit tough to trade, but the ES for me was a little bit simple. I made 4 trades in the ES, all winners, and we were up $1,300. And the eval is up $2,100. NQ eval, I was up $2,800, and I was 120 away from the passing the eval. And of course, the usual happens. I had some bad trades, bad decision making, and well, the good thing is I actually reduced my contract size and I didn't blow the account. So that's progress. I know it doesn't seem like it. I know it seems, I'm down $900, but to me that's progress. And usually when things like that happen, I usually go on tilt and blow an eval. And today I didn't. I actually stayed somewhat disciplined, and I reduced the contract size, and I try to work back the losses, and unfortunately I wasn't able to, but I still have the eval. We're still in profit on the eval, and still have tomorrow and next day, or tomorrow and next week, or whatever. So it's progress. It's progress to me. Again, like I said, it doesn't seem like it, but it is progress. So let's talk about the trades. So the first 2 trades on the ES were pre-market trades. Pretty simple. New low, first entry short, pullback, second entry short, failure. Enough room to recent highs, all that good stuff. I like how the price rejected the EMA, or the EMA rejected the price. Again, I just got a scalp, no runner. Runner got break even basically. And then second trade was triple test. Again, second entry long, new high, first entry long, pullback, second entry long. Technically speaking, according to price action, you're still expecting a retest of this highs, but you do see there's a lot of resistance there. And I knew that I was gonna get my scalp, but for a runner, this is why I placed my runner. So basically at these highs, because clear to see there's some support or rejection here for resistance. Man, I can't talk today. Anyways, so 2 trades back to back. Again, like I said here, I knew that I was gonna get my scalp, and I actually want to enter I entered a tick late. I wanted to enter a little bit somewhere over here. I tick below. And anyway, so 2 winners, felt good. And honestly speaking, when the market opened, I didn't really see any setups that I particularly like. This lower high here. The problem with this lower high is that there's some support here. So, and I'm not sure if this bigger channel is in play. If it is, technically you have a break and you expect a new low, and you do get enough room to the EMA, but you can clearly see there's some support here. So again, I wasn't sure about it, so I was like, I don't know. Maybe you don't trade that, but I don't know. And again, bunch of sideways action here. Maybe this triple test here, maybe, but you do have a clear downtrend working down, so you do get a bunch of support here. So, and again, you haven't got a retest of these lows, which comes later. So going long, I don't know. It's I don't know. Just risky, super risky. Of course it works out, but and then we had some very high volatility movement, like straight down and then up again. It was just very fast, very weird. So I wasn't feeling it, honestly, to be honest with you. Between like 9:30 and like around 11ish, I was not feeling it, and I wasn't trying to trade, to be honest. And then my third trade was this failure here. Now I do like these failures a lot, and especially when it sets up like this. Again, new high, first entry long, pullback, second entry long, failure, below the EMA, nice and everything. Even the signal bar is pretty good. Again, you don't really matter. The signal bar doesn't really matter in the failures. But I do get it. I got actually a nice entry as well. and got my scalp, and my runner got stopped out, but I got a scalp on it. And these trades were 10 contracts, and then my last trade was basically a 1 contract, just because honestly speaking I was done for the day, and I don't want to push it. But again, this is a textbook second entry long, new high, first entry long, pullback, second entry long, and you're expecting to retest of these highs. And I actually entered on the next candle. I didn't enter on this candle. So technically speaking, my trade was here, not at the not this candle, but this would be your entry candle right here. And again, nice entry. And again, this was just like 1 contract, so it was only like 50 bucks. But yeah, that's it. That's it for the ES. Now NQ was a little bit of a different story, and NQ was just tough. I'm not gonna lie, NQ was tough to read. It was a lot of these spikes and these moves, and again, it was very volatile, choppy, just not, I don't know, not tradable in my opinion. And I did my best, but you know, it was tough. These first 3 trades were just like, you know, first trade was thought process was there, right idea. Again, just got stopped out here, and it happens. I'm granted there's congestion here, so probably should not be trading here at all. And I don't even know why I took this trade here, the second one, second entry long. But at the time I didn't have my channel, so I just had this channel right here and break new low in place. So I figured we might get some kind of reversal, or you know, some kind of push up, maybe a second leg push up. But you can clearly see there's this congestion, and there's a big stem, which should have been a red flag for me. But anyways, and if I actually followed the price action rules, I should have entered on this 1 tick above this signal bar, which is this right here. This is a signal bar. I should enter right here, and you can clearly see it never got triggered. So I was trying to be sneaky, and you know, usually I wait for the bar to close and trigger the entry first, and then hopefully, you know, price comes back down a little bit, and then get an entry. And that's usually what I do. I just wait for the price to, or for the entry to get triggered, for the trade to get triggered, and I wait, you know, a few seconds or whatever, and see if the price comes back to come and get me, and then I go in. But this time I was trying, again, like I was trying to be sneaky, and I should have waited for the second entry to trigger, and it never triggered. So that was a mistake on my part. So this loss could have been avoided if I was just patient. And higher low here, again, user error. I hesitated, and the idea was, okay, we get a higher low here, we might get a push back to the EMA, which we did. And you can clearly see my entry was very, very late, and if I would just enter somewhere in this area, I would have got my scalp. But again, the good thing about this is that it was 1 contract. All these 3 trades were 1 contract, and then I switched over to 2 contracts, trying to, you know, kind of get the money back a little bit. And it was a winner here. This is when I had my channel already, the bigger one, already in play. And I figured we'd get a break and maybe a new low, at least to the EMA, which we did. This was just a scalp. This trade was, again, same concept. I was thinking we might test these lows, and unfortunately we didn't. But you can clearly see there's a lot of support here, and at the time I didn't have this overnight high or lows here. I had it actually up somewhere this area. So then once I actually entered the trade, I realized this was a bad trade. So that's how it goes, right? You enter the trade and you're like, oh crap, this is bad. So anyways, loser here, and then another loser here as well. There's just choppiness. There's just no really clear entry. Even though the price did went to the level I thought it was gonna go, which is basically retest of these lows. It was just a big risk, and I got a loser. And finally, the last trade, which was a winner, There was no setup, but what I saw was if we break these lows right here, this level right here, we're definitely gonna test these lows, which it did, and actually went some more. The only problem with this trade that I actually a little disappointed myself is that I didn't capitalize on the profits. I should have held it a little longer, but at least to these lows. But you know how it is when you have these trades, it gets into your head and you're like, oh man, like, you know. But yeah, it was definitely a learning lesson. So yeah, lots of volatility, lots of movement, which I do like. I like volatility, I like movement, but it's just it was just tough to read the price action, and I'm actually gonna get a failure here. So yeah, so as you can clearly see, my win rate is 66%, which is not good for a scalper. It's really not good. You want to be if you're scalping, you want to be your win rate to be around 80, which I was before today. I was around 80%, but these 5 losses really hurt my win rate, and I don't like that. I want to be between 75 and 85. That's my goal. So I really gotta work on that. But yeah, I still gotta put in my notes and stuff like that for today. But yeah, I mean, yeah, not good to see this. But hopefully tomorrow, you know, we can come back and hopefully price action a little bit better. But it's just weird, you know, how ES I was pretty good, and you know, and Q was just you know, not good at all. So but hey, you know, at least I still have the account, and you know, tomorrow's a new day. So I'm gonna do my notes and do my journal, and then learn from it, and come back tomorrow. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.